Hey, what's up guys, it's your girl Robin coming at you. And yeah, a lot of you, when I did my Hoya leaving Infinite and Elder leaving Teen Top videos, you guys really liked knowing about how I got into the group and stuff like that. And some of you want me to do one for SHINee. I'm gonna do one for SHINee. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try and not cry though, because I'm done crying on YouTube at least. I'm not done crying about everything that's happened, but I'm done crying on YouTube at least, hopefully. Let's see if I can hold back the tears. So for those of you who don't know, I have been a fan of K-pop for a long time. I've been a fan since about late 2005, early 2006-ish. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. I mean, it's been more than half of my life, like, of K-pop, so you know, it gets blurry eventually. So yeah, the group that got me into K-pop was SHINee. And then I saw Big Bang, and I saw Suju, and then I saw SHINee. And I'll always remember when I first saw SHINee. So in May of 2008, SHINee had their debut with 누나 너무 예뻐, or Replay. And I heard the song, and I saw a member, and I was like, who is you? And that member was Jonghyun. I was like, oh, you young, but you fine. Me saying that, and I'm like a freaking, what, 9-year-old? I'm like, oh, you look young, but you fine, you know? So I'm like, hello. So yeah, SHINee. When I first saw SHINee, I was like, okay. And did I keep up with them? Yeah, a good majority of the time. I remember them really like releasing Amigo. I remember them releasing Hello, Juliet. Yeah, I've been keeping up with them, but I didn't consider myself a fan at the time. As a lot of you may or may not know, in 2010 to late 2011, I was mostly really committed on Teen Top. I did not really pay attention to other groups other than Teen Top. That was a full almost 2 years of me being committed to Teen Top. And on the other hand, I was kind of paying attention to SHINee and Infinite. And whenever Boyfriend debuted, I paid attention to them. But literally when Teen Top debuted, I didn't really watch anything else other than Teen Top. Until 2012. 2012 was like the year I decided to become a very huge multi-fandom person. Because I was like, oh, I'm an angel, I'll forever only be an angel, blah blah blah. Look at where I'm at now. I'm literally in over 20 fandoms and I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, I was like, I'm never gonna be like any other fandom than an angel. I'm only gonna love Teen Top. Look at how far that got me. So yeah, in 2012, what was it? Lucifer? Lucifer was released in 2012. I'm not going nuts, right? When Lucifer dropped, that's when I started liking SHINee a little bit more, and literally was creeped out about freaking Key's hair and what the hell was going on with girl-ass Taemin, and I was like, there's a girl in the group all of a sudden? Literally, because, okay, let me just say, I only knew Jonghyun and Minho, okay? When I first looked into SHINee, and before I got into Teen Top, I literally only knew Jonghyun and Minho, okay? So, like, I was like, who is this person? Why did they shave the side of his head? Oh my god, they have a girl in the group? First thought. Then I ended up watching their Hello Baby episode that they did in 2010. And then I was like, where have y'all been my whole life? So I guess you would say that in 2012, I became a fan of SHINee. But I've always had them on my radar. Like, they've always been every time SHINee would come on, like on a live show where I'd be like, my radar would go off. And I'd be like, oh, look at Jonghyun! Bling bling is a Jonghyun! Oh, that just made me really sad. But it's okay. I'll be fine. So yeah, SHINee has always been on my radar, but in 2012, I guess you would say I actually became a fan of theirs. I guess the real song that actually made me a real fan of SHINee was Sherlock. When Sherlock was dropped, I was like, hello? 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 And then that's whenever I started biasing Taemin, okay? That's whenever I started biasing Taemin. I was like, whoo, Taemin! Because, like, you know, I guess you would say my first bias in SHINee was Jonghyun. Because, you know, I was like, ooh, who is you? Every time I watched an MV or anything, I was like, ooh, who is you? And it was always Jonghyun. So I guess you would say Jonghyun was technically my first bias, and SHINee. And he always had a special place in my heart because anytime I was down, this was before like I realized how much Teen Top meant to me. When I was down, I would watch a lot of Infinite, Boyfriend, SHINee, and Teen Top videos. And a good majority of the time is whenever I wanted to laugh, I would watch SHINee. And I would mostly watch Jonghyun because, I don't know, but this guy just knew how to make me laugh. He knew how. He was literally another representation of me. Like, you know, he's very hot-headed very easily, I guess you would say. Like, in broadcast, and I was like, that's literally me. Like, on Weekly Idol, like, the PD memes started laughing. He was like, you laughed? Like, literally, that's me. Like, and so, like, you know, seeing him like have a smile on his face gave me a smile on my face. And I believe in 2012 is whenever I was going through a really rough time, but I had Jonghyun there for me, and I also had Teen Top and Infinite and Boyfriend, and they all helped me get through that tough time. And honestly, I honestly think that if it wasn't for Jonghyun, I wouldn't have gone through it, because anytime I wanted to laugh, I would always watch SHINee. Cause like, why wouldn't you watch SHINee? I mean, my charisma Minho, my name is Minho. Like, why would you not watch SHINee? You know? So yeah, I guess you would say in 2012 I officially became a schwal. A lot of people don't consider me a schwal though, all because like I don't upload that many videos about SHINee, and I'm just like, well, here's the thing. When you love so many groups, some just kind of get pushed aside, and then you'll have a moment of like, wait, why am I not listening to this group? And then you'll have like a full like month, or for me it's like 2 months of me just listening to like that group for a long time. Literally, this is what happened. This is what is happening right now with me and Infinite. Mainly because I miss them, and I'm ready for their comeback, but low-key not, because I don't know how I'm gonna feel with them being 6 members instead of 7. So that's 6, 7. There we go. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. My mind went completely blank. Oh, yeah, SHINee. Okay, so, no. A lot of people are like, you're not really a schwal, you don't upload that much about SHINee, and I'm just like, well, you also have to look at it in my point of view. Every time SHINee drops an MV, I'm always busy, and I'm just like, and it comes to the point to where sometimes I'm just like, do I really want to like wait and react to this? And I'm like, nope, and I watch it firsthand. And also another reason why you don't see that many SHINee videos on my channel. Jeez, I feel like talking about SHINee on my channel is like a curse, because every time I talk about SHINee, something happens. But like, whenever I would try to do SHINee videos on my channel, my camera would end up screwing up, or my editing software would completely get rid of everything and literally would not let me do anything SHINee. So hence the reason of the lack of SHINee videos on my channel. But you probably might see a splurge of SHINee videos in the future, because as of right now I am still trying to cope with the passing, and the way I cope is watching him smile, watching Jonghyun smile. That's the only way I can cope. I'm literally watching stuff from whenever they were in Dallas, because I didn't get to go because I was doing tennis stuff. So I'm watching stuff from whenever they were in Dallas. And I'm like low-key crying because I didn't get to go. I'm so sad. But yeah. So I fully got committed to SHINee in 2012 because of Sherlock. Bam. And yeah, I've been a fan of SHINee forever. Like, I like to say forever when it's been like literally, I guess you would say technically 6 years of me being a full committed fan. But as like a fan who like goes, oh okay, SHINee, woo! I like, you know, who like will get lit to SHINee music. I've been a fan of them since debut. So it's like, to see all this happen is like, fudge. Like, this is real life. Like, this is real life. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what my favorite song is by SHINee, it's Evil. I love Evil a lot because it also kind of, if you really listen to the lyrics, you can kind of hear that it's also talking about depression. And whenever I feel depressed, that's like, I either play Evil or Call Me by Teen Top. Those are the first songs I play when I feel depressed. And I'm like, I need it. So I've literally been listening to Evil all day today. And it's been killing me. Because the beginning starts off with Jonghyun and I'm like, cries, like just tears. But yeah, that's how I got into SHINee. I guess you would say technically Jonghyun was my first bias. And then after that I started liking Onyu for a bit. Like once I started watching Hello Baby, I was like watching, like when I was watching Hello Baby, I like really felt bad for Onyu, so I started biasing him for like a split second, and then Sherlock came out and Taemin, and I was like shook, and became Taemin bias, and I've been Taemin bias forever, but still have like a special place in my heart for everyone with SHINee. Literally, I always say that Taemin's #1 and everyone else is tied for second, because I just love SHINee so much. Like every member has their own personalities that I love, and Jonghyun was his personality that I loved, is he loved to make people laugh and he loved to entertain. So yeah, that's my SHINee story. I'm about to start crying, so I might just end it here. Yeah. Yesterday, technically, yeah, it's yesterday now, isn't it? Yep, because it's midnight. Wow. I've been up for 36 hours. Shoot. Okay. But, I asked my sister if it was possible if she could get me one more Christmas present, and it was a SHINee poster. Because I have SHINee albums. They're really old ones, though. Or, I guess, the oldest one I have is Sherlock, if I'm correct. Hold on, let me get my glasses, because I'm actually really blind right now, and all I see is like the bright pink of 17 and Samuel next to each other. Yes, so the oldest, what is that album? Oh, it's going 17, or no, Teenage, okay. But yeah, the oldest album I have of SHINee is Sherlock. The album, the song that got me into SHINee. I just now realized that. Oh my god, don't cry. But yeah, I asked my sister if it was possible if she could get me a poster, and she did. It's a 1-of-1 poster, and I wanted a poster where Jonghyun looked good. I didn't really care about the rest of the members. Low-key care about Taemin though. But I was like, I don't really care about the rest of the members. I want a poster where Jonghyun looks good, and they actually did him right. Because Lord knows that stylists like to do people wrong every comeback. And a good majority of the time it was Jonghyun, and I was like, and Key, like, what's up with the stylist messing with Jonghyun and Key? I'm like, hello, you need help, hello. I am unemployed. I know a little bit Korean. I don't know how to do makeup, but I will learn. Hire me. So, yeah, guys. That's my SHINee story. If you guys want to share your SHINee stories, I'm down for it. Put it down in the comments below or DM me on Twitter. I would love to hear your stories about SHINee and how you found them. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of people are asking me if I'm going to be quitting Vlogmas as for the time being, and I'm saying no, because I know if I do, then I'm going to be mourning a lot more. Therefore, I will be continuing Vlogmas so I can get my mind off of it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, become a number one today. Be sure to follow me on social media, and I'll see you all in the next video. Hopefully it's a more perky video where I'm like smiling a good majority of the time. I actually have future videos I don't want to release before the end of the year, so you guys should be seeing those soon. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Annyeong. I promise it will be a good video, unless the next video is my Vlogmas, which it probably is. I'm sorry. But I promise it will be a good one. I promise. I promise. 약속. 약속. Okay, I'm done.